You can know that you're pregnant within just a week of being pregnant. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Background Reality. I welcome you back to this channel. Just like I said earlier in my last video, I said I am going to be giving you back to back about pregnancy, motherhood, and whatsoever content you want me to be dashing out here. I will want you to subscribe to this channel, like this very video, comment in the comment section, and that is what you need to do in order just to encourage me. Thank you so much. With that being said, I welcome you to today's video. In my last video, I talked about my fertility journey, how I was able to overcome infertility. And I promised that I am going to be dashing out some content about pregnancy, infertility, about motherhood, about Christianity, about social work. And one thing I forgot to say was that I will also be dashing out content about fashion designing, because I am also a fashion designer. Let me introduce myself to you again. My name is Bekram. I am a medical social worker. I'm a fashion designer. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm a daughter, and I am a Christian. So I have a lot of experiences about so many things which I would love people to learn from me. You can know that you're pregnant within just a week of being pregnant. You can be sure that you are pregnant, especially within just 2 weeks of being pregnant. This is what we want to talk about in this video, and I'm so sure that you're going to enjoy it. We'll be mentioning 10 most common signs, most common symptoms, or whatever you want to call it, of early pregnancy, And if this is the type of content you want, I will want you to stay tuned. Don't just watch half of this video. I need you to watch till the end. To begin with, let me clarify something to you, that there is nothing, absolutely nothing like 2 weeks pregnancy medically. It's not. There is nothing like that medically. If you have been so deceived with that, that is not true. Like, what do I mean by that? You are not pregnant a week after your menstruation. You are yet not pregnant 2 weeks after your menstruation. 2 weeks after your menstruation, you begin your ovulation period. It's possible to be pregnant after 3 weeks of your menstruation. It's possible to be pregnant after 4 weeks of your menstruation, and you will know that you are actually pregnant with these signs that I'm going to be mentioning here in this video. So let's go. Number 1 out of these 10 is tender or swollen breasts. Just like many of us ladies, whenever we're expecting our period, your breast will be more fuller than normal. You will discover some changes in your breast. This may be a sign of pregnancy, which is the reason that it's very important for us as ladies to always pay attention to our body. Another one is morning sickness. Some of us, when we are pregnant, we discover that we can be so weak, weaker than always. We will wake up in the morning and you will feel so useless that you will not want to do anything for the day. You'll just be weak. Some of us will go to the extent of vomiting, throw up, if that sounds familiar to you. So this I did not experience though. I never experienced morning sickness throughout my pregnancy journey, but this is very, very common to us women whenever we are pregnant to experience morning sickness. So if you actually experience morning sickness, comment it in the comment section. So the third one that I will be mentioning here is increased urination. This is very common. Even me, I experienced it. That was my first time of being pregnant. I still noticed, because the numbers of times that I urinate in a day, like within some minutes, it's a very, very common sign of pregnancy. I'm so sure that if you interview like 10 pregnant women, 8 of them will tell you they experience this as early sign of pregnancy, even if not all. So this is a very, very common sign of being pregnant. If you urinate a lot, like within 15 minutes, you feel like easing yourself. Another 15 minutes, you feel like easing yourself. Depending on how much you love taking fluid, you love taking water, or anything fluid. This is very common. Constant urination, not regular urination, constant. Within 15 minutes, you will urinate. In another 15 minutes time, you feel like you want to urinate again, as if that place wants to burst if you don't listen to it. So you wouldn't be able to control it. Number 4 common sign of early pregnancy that I will be mentioning is purging, constipation. Like, that was the first one that I noticed, and this happened to me a week after my pregnancy. That is 3 weeks after my menstruation, you understand? That is 3 weeks after my menstruation, and discovered that I was seriously purging and normal. Whenever I've eaten anything, maybe food poisoning or something like that, and experienced purging, I would just take tetracycline, and that would be the end of it. I took tetracycline. This thing was still happening to me. Like, I couldn't even explain it. I told my husband, said I should use tetracycline again. I used it 2 times, and it did not stop. That was when I stopped myself. But because I did not want to be disappointed again, so I determined to wait till I did not see my period. Even though with this, I was so certain that I was pregnant. Even if it's water, it will not stay inside her stomach. Even my sister told me that that was how she experienced it during her third pregnancy. So it's a very common sign of any pregnancy that you need to look out for. If you are purging unnecessarily, the first time you use drugs to stop it, it did not stop. The second time it did stop. Don't kill that baby. Don't injure that baby. Stop it. And try and do pregnancy test, and you will see that you are positive. So number 5 common signs of pregnancy that I will be talking about is light spotting. This is also common, but it does not happen to every woman, because I discovered that while I was still waiting for the fruit of the womb, I always check myself every 3 weeks after my menstruation if I am spotting, you get. Because I was so curious, I wanted a baby, I wanted to be pregnant. So I was so curious about this. I would check myself every 33 weeks after my menstruation to check if I'm actually pregnant through spotting. This spotting is called implantation bleeding. This occurs after conception has been taking place. It will come out of your private part as if you are menstruating, but this is very different from menstruation. It will only stain your pants. There will be no need of you using sanitary pad for it. So just for your pants to be stained with blood. Once you experience this, you don't need to be told that you are pregnant. You are actually pregnant. So you need to just double check with your pregnancy test tube to confirm your pregnancy. So this is very common, but it does not happen to everybody. Just like I said, I did not experience it. Another one is mood swings. I can't even explain how much this happens to me. This affected it. Just thank God for the kind of husband I have, that he understands everything and he was able to play along with me. If not so, like I nag at every little thing. Like I want to fight everybody on the road. I want to fight the whole of Nigeria. I don't know. Like I want to fight anybody that even says sorry to me. I don't want to hear anything. I just want to fight. You know that feeling? Like in the next 1 minute, you are happy. In the next 2 minutes, you are angry. In the next 1 second, you are sad for no reason. Mood swings is very, very common in pregnancy. So if you are experiencing this, check for pregnancy. You may be pregnant. Another one is skin burnout. Like you experience a lot of pimples. Your face will not be looking at like it used to be. It will not be as fresh as it used to be. No matter what you try to use to stop it, it will still not stop, because it's pregnancy, because it's your hormone that has been affected with pregnancy. So no matter what you try to use, no matter how you use that face cleanser to correct it, it will not be corrected, because it's not you again. It's not you. You just have to deal with it. I did not experience so much of this during my first stage of pregnancy, but I experienced it when I was about giving birth to my baby. So this happens to so many women within just a week of being pregnant. If you experience burnout, like a lot of burnout in their skin, in their face, a lot of pimples, there may be eczema, a lot of funny things will be appearing on their faces. So if you are experiencing this, you need to check for pregnancy. Another one is sensitivity to smell. That is why that some of the pregnant people, they don't want to cook for themselves. Even if they cook everything, they will not want to eat out of it, because the smell will be unbearable. Like it will be so unbearable to the extent that some of us, especially me, it happens to me, I did not cook. It was thank God for my husband. It was my husband that helped me cook during my pregnancy time, because if I do Number one, I wouldn't be able to eat it, and the food will be just for me and my husband. And if I did not eat, my husband would not be able to eat as he used to. So he preferred to cook so that we both can eat it, and I will use the time to rest. Thank God for him. God bless you. So this is very, very common. If you discover that whenever anybody is cooking around you, the smell, the aroma is no longer pleasant to you, or when you are cooking, you are no longer enjoying the aroma, it may be a sign of pregnancy. So check for pregnancy. Another most common pregnancy sign that you may experience is headache, high temperature, or weakness of the body. It will feel as if you are having malaria, but actually it may not be malaria, and it may be malaria, like pregnant malaria or whatsoever. You get it. If you don't get it, forget about it. Constant headache, constant high temperature, constant weakness of the body. Check for pregnancy. It may be that you are actually pregnant. So the last but not the least, that is so common that even in the hospital, when we want to do a test, a pregnancy test, they will ask you is, have you missed your period? So that will be the last but not the least. The most important aspect of it is missing period. When you miss your period, it may be a sign of pregnancy, even though it is not 100% assurance that you are actually pregnant, because there are some people that miss their period maybe due to PCOS or any underlying medical issue, but I pray that is not your portion, and if that is what you are going through, do not panic. There is nothing God will not conquer for you. So there's always a solution for everything. So if you've missed your period this month, it means that you should check pregnancy. You may be pregnant, and we are always ready to come and eat rice for naming, just like we do in Nigeria. Like after 7 days, you do naming ceremony, and people like us to come and eat rice. Like that's what we are known for. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. I so much love you, and I love you so much. If there's any other thing that you want me to talk about pregnancy, I would like to talk about it. If you have watched this very video to this very end, I say thank you to you. You are the very best tale of two background. But I want you to like this video. Subscribe to this channel, like, comment, and put on your notification bell so that whenever we have videos like this, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you so much, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye bye.